Even as the devastation is unfolding before our eyes, I'm being joined by my colleague Ratnadeep Chaudhary to try and understand what's really happening in Sikkim right now. Ratnadeep.
Well, as you have rightly pointed out, it is a tragedy which is unfolding at this moment. The focus remains search and rescue operations because you have over 100 people who are missing in this tragedy. In fact, this evening we'll wait for this evening bulletin that will come from the state government, and we might see that the number of people missing might actually go up. Already 14 deaths have been confirmed by official sources. Now, what is important to note here, and what we have been pointing out in our report, is the fact that after this glacial lake outburst flood took place, which is known as GLOF, after this phenomena took place and this huge volume of water came in, hit the dam at Chungthang, a part of it breached, and that kind of triggered what we saw, the impact in downstream. But even in North Sikkim, up there, which is the higher altitude, in after Chungthang, all the other dams also face severe damages. In fact, on our screens you can see the visuals that were playing out of the Dikchu Dam. That is another area which has been very badly hit. So all these dams which have been built on the Teesta River, particularly in the upper region, particularly in the northern Sikkim part, have been very badly hit. So remember, these dams produce hydroelectricity, which is also very important for the state of Sikkim, for the industries there. But what is important here, that there were also reports, some of them by ISRO, some of them by the state disaster management authority as well, where they had sent in teams of scientists and researchers to study the glacial lakes, because with climate change impact, these glacial lakes there were changes in the forms of these glacial lakes of Himalayas, of the eastern Himalayas, and therefore this just goes to show what we saw first in Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand on the western Himalayas, and now in Sikkim in eastern Himalayas, the kind of impact that it has created on the important structures on the rivers, like this series of dams which are there. Those visuals from the Dikchu project, is you can see several parts of the dams have been completely damaged. You have a lot of slush and mud, and even downstream, as the water is flowing downstream, what it has left behind is a lot of slush, mud in the low-lying areas like Singtham, Rangpo, and onwards to the border areas of Sikkim and Bengal. In fact, now water levels in the Teesta and its tributaries in North Bengal is on the rise. You also have a heavy rain alert from different parts of northeast. However, in Sikkim, the rains have weakened, so that would mean that would give a bit of more scope for the rescuers. And not only that, Sikkim has been snapped off with the rest of the country with the washing away of the National Highway 10, but inwardly within the state, a lot of roads and infrastructure has got damaged. So it's becoming very difficult for the rescuers and authorities to reach to different locations.